What's happening YouTube? What's up? This video is going to be about Darryl Hall, half of Hall & Oates, his musical influences, which included the Delphonics, the Temptations, a lot of Philly soul, the OJs, a lot of that Philadelphia Motown, which was predictable when you listen to his music. Also, early on, he said Ike and Tina Turner was an influence too. A rock fusion of soul and R&B, which you could definitely hear in his stylings as an artist. It's the type of tone and timbre that became very prominent in what he does as an artist. And I always like to hear artists tell it when you know that you can obviously see it, because it was something that was very noticeable in his, in his presentation as an artist, as the way he approached the vocals, as the way he approached the music. Um, you can definitely it resonates that way. And I think it's important that when you're looking at it, the trajectory, you're thinking, yeah, this definitely something that's noticeable with the way he approaches and the way he would sing and the way he would take on um, different channels and spirits. And and I could definitely hear a strong, obviously, to the Delphonic stylistics, and then of course with the Temptations, and a nod to Smokey Robinson, a nod to Marvin Gaye. I could definitely hear that what Darryl Hall was doing as an artist. And then of course, it's very telling because that particular era was very strong for his groups, doo wop and harmony. And then of course, with the Everly Brothers played a part too. So it was, and then it was what I would probably see maybe some Jefferson Airplane on some of the things I've heard him do. Maybe a nod to Jim Morrison, maybe a nod to the Beach Boys. It's a certain tone that I could hear that would loan itself to that, you know. He is one of the most distinctive voices in popular music, And of course, Hall and Oates was everything growing up back in the day. They were one of the coolest groups, and we definitely bop to them and what have you. And I like to hear artists give you their reflection on their direction, which led them to being what they end up becoming. Because too often than not, you only get one tale of something, and you owe it to yourself to explore and find out what made artists become what they did, who inspired them, what was the final thing that made them special. And it's it's very telling with what and whom they project um you know musicality to be. So this was very, I think it's good to hear artists when you can listen to their music, when you can catch the DNA which embodied and everything, and where it went to and how it went to. I think it's very good to get that kind of burst, and you can definitely sense what made them, gravitate towards certain things and styles and arrangements. So this is definitely a good thing, I want to say. So Daryl Hall definitely, everybody he mentions and whatever you hear, it checks out. But he is an interesting hodgepodge of different styles. I mean, the spinners and different things. You can hear it all on what he presented. So let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share if you like, and hit the membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay tuned. We'll see you again soon. I'm out.